y'all? This is Carlos, and welcome to On the Needle. Another Friday, we made it. So I'm gonna do something today that I don't normally do. So up until this point, every vinyl that you've seen me review, I listen to on the regular, or at least somewhat regularly. This one, I've been looking at this record every week, and I'm like, I can't do that one. But I feel like now is the perfect time to do it. So the album that I'm talking about today is The Pharcyde, and the name of the album is Bizarre Ride to the Pharcyde. So this came out in 1992. So this is 32 years ago. I was 7 years old when this came out. So it's a special edition vinyl. I thought it was really cool. Let me turn it back over a little bit so y'all can really kind of take in this album cover. I absolutely love this album cover. Artwork wise, I would say this is one of my favorite vinyls. Music wise, not so much. Now I bought this off the strength of one song, which usually is not a good idea if you haven't really heard the whole album. Most times I luck out when I've done that, but I always loved the song She Keeps Passing Me By. So of course that one is on here. That's by far my favorite. And I do remember listening to this album once, and then I listened to it again. I thought, okay, maybe I was kind of having an off day. I couldn't really get into it. So this album review won't really be talking about my love so much for the album, but just being real and showing one of those times where sometimes you purchase a vinyl and maybe it doesn't really quite live up to what you expected. Presentation, gotta give it to them though. I love it. So there's this poster here of the group. There are thank yous that they have listed here. So that part's cool to get to read some of the notes. And it's a colored vinyl. So it's not black, it is a yellow vinyl. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And it's not only yellow, actually side A is blue and the second one is yellow, or AB is, wait, I'm gonna say it again because I just jacked that all the way up. Okay, so the first record, which is side A and B, is yellow. The second one, which is side C and D, is blue. So I'll let y'all see that too. I thought that was really cool. It's kind of like this translucent yellow there. So cool. Love the detail. This one, same kind of effect in blue. It's actually my favorite color blue, this royal, or favorite shade of blue, this royal shade of blue. So hey, you know, when I first unveiled the packaging for this album, I thought I was gonna be having a good time. I was like, hey, you know, I got something here. And this is no shot to The Pharcyde, but it's just not so much for me. And before y'all come in the comments and say, oh, well, maybe you just don't understand rap music of that era or hip hop music of that era, I liked plenty of rap that came out in that era. Tupac wasn't quite around just yet. I think he may have been coming out around then, but I always loved all of his music. I loved Naughty by Nature. They came out around that time. They were another group that came out. Probably one of the, oh, my light just went out. Probably one of the biggest groups, biggest rap groups that came out during that time. Okay, y'all can still see me, so we're gonna just do this without my light. But yeah, I just can't get into it. I'm sorry. I tried, I can't. And the reason why I decided this would be a good time to finally review this album is because I saw Pharcyde in concert in Dallas about a week ago. They were opening, well, not really opening, but they performed, I'll say that, with the Roots. So the Roots were amazing. I honestly would have loved if it was just the Roots show. It was more of The Pharcyde, and also Diggable Planets was also featured on the show. It was more so them mingling in with the show. So the Roots never stopped, their band at least, never stopped playing. And then Pharcyde and Diggable Planets just basically kind of used their band as they were playing their songs. So that part was cool, but I kind of thought, okay, well, maybe since Pharcyde is here, maybe they'll sing some stuff or rap some stuff that I didn't pay attention to before, and I'll go back and listen to the album, and I have yet to do so. So I do love She Keeps Passing Me By though, and the irony in this album is that particular song I feel is one of the greatest hip hop songs. I feel like it's almost like a rite of passage in a way for being a true hip hop head. Although I'm not fond of the entire album, I will say they totally nailed it with that particular song. So anybody, if you've heard this album, The Pharcyde, Bizarre Ride to the Pharcyde, I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? I see my dog's in the back trying to make a cameo. I don't know if that means he agrees or he disagrees. We don't know. But just let me know what you think about this album. I'm very, very curious. So y'all let me know, drop something in the comments. And as always, thank you all for checking out these videos. Please continue to like and share and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my sister channel, the Water Bearer Podcast. It is on hiatus now until September 19th for the season 6 kickoff, but you can go ahead and check out and catch up all of the first 5 seasons of the podcast. So you can do that on the YouTube channel just by going to the Water Bearer Podcast and check out those episodes. But until next week, peace.